Sit on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Feet are hip width apart and feet are parallel. Bring your arms down by your sides. Press your lower back into the mat. Now, pushing your feet down, start to lift your hips up toward the sky. Once you get there, pause at the top, press your feet down again, and drag your heels back. Think about reaching your knees forward so you feel the hamstrings start to engage. And then lower all the way down. We'll try that again. Press the lower back down, drive the feet down, hips lift up, heels hug back, feel the hamstrings. Exhale, roll all the way down. Do that 3 more times on your own, really taking a moment to pause at the top, find that engagement before releasing. 2 more. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock from side to side. Start to rock up and down your spine. If this bothers your back, just meet us in a tabletop position. That is where we will meet. So swing the legs around. Stacking shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Tuck your right toes under. Let's send the leg back. Press through your heel, draw in the lower belly. Shift forward, lift the right leg up. Keep the lower belly drawing in. Now kick your heel in toward your glute and then slowly release it out. Foot is staying flexed. Curl it in, extend it out. For 3, 2, 1 more. Now bend it at 90 degrees, keep your foot flexed, pulse it up to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Tuck your left toes under, send them back, press through the heel. And as you're ready, shift forward, float the left leg up, belly draws in, curl the heel in, slowly release it. For 2, 3, 4, last 1, curl it in 90 degrees, pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, tuck your toes under, lift the hips, find downward dog. Take 3 breaths to take any movement that feels good here. Pedaling the feet, moving the hips around. Now coming back to center, float the right leg up, step it between your hands, drop the left knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up, draw the belly in. Once again, hug your heel back so you feel the hamstrings engage. Press the left thigh forward. You can take your hands down to your hips. Hug it back, isometrically working the hamstrings for 3, 2, 1. Release the hands down, step back, downward dog. Inhale to lift the left leg up. Step it forward between your hands, lower the right knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up, pause, hug the left heel back, belly is drawing in. Finding that isometric contraction for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Tuck the toes under, lift the knee. This time step the right foot up to meet your left, forward fold. Keep a deep bend into the knees. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Press your feet down, come all the way up, reverse swan dive, sweep the arms up, and hands draw together in front of your heart. Now shift your weight to your right leg, step the left leg back, coming to a high crescent lunge. Just as we did with the knee on the ground, push your foot down, hug it back. Think about tugging the right hip back as the left hip presses forward. Staying right here, sink into the left knee, and straighten. Bend and straighten. 1 more. Straighten, you're still hugging that right heel back. Now shift your weight forward. Launch off of your left leg. Use your left hamstrings to lift the leg up to warrior 3. Press down into the right foot. Draw the left knee up and then lower your left foot down. Step the right leg back. Find that engagement through the left leg. Press the foot down, drag it back, Belly is still drawing in. Now dip the right knee down and straighten. Pull the left heel back. 2 more. Last one. Hold here. Shift forward using the right hamstrings. Lift up. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Draw the knee up and then lower it down. Shift your weight to the right leg again. Step the left foot back. This time drop your heel down and extend through the right leg, setting up for pyramid pose. Tug the right hip back. Maybe take your stance a little bit wider. Begin to hinge forward. Keep a micro bend into your knees so you're not locking out the knees and hyperextending. And then release your hands down, or you can take your hands to blocks, fold over the leg. Now with your fingertips down on the floor or your blocks, lift up halfway. Bend into your right leg, pick your left heel up, shift forward. So walk yourself forward a couple steps, lift the left leg up. You're in a grounded warrior 3. Keeping a bend in your right leg, curl your left foot in. Let's pulse it for 2, extend it out. Again, pulse and out for 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up there. Pulse the entire leg up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your left foot down beside your right. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Step the right leg back. Go ahead and lift yourself up. Adjust your stance, taking it wider if you need to. Finding pyramid on the left side. So left hip will hug back. Right hip presses forward. Micro bend into the knees, hinge forward, keeping your spine long, and then release it all the way down. Lift up halfway, bend into the left knee, walk yourself forward, pick your right heel up, shift off of the right leg, foot is flexed. Curl the right foot in for 2. Extend it out. Again, pulse and out for 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out there. Lift it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the right foot down beside the left. Forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. This time as you lift up, I want you to think about pressing your feet down, spinning the heels, especially the inner heels, in and back. It's almost like you're trying to spread your sits bones back as you lift up. Exhale, fold. Again, so press down and up and lower. One more time. And release. Press down with your feet. Use that strength to come all the way up to stand. And then draw your hands back in front of your heart. Step to face the long edge of your mat now, taking the feet wide, and then turn your right toes out, coming into triangle pose. Just as we did in pyramid, I want you to keep a slight bend in the knees so you're not locking out the joints. And I also want you to think about hugging your heels toward the midline. So that'll help you balance. It'll help you find strength in the pose and not collapse into your joints. So take the arms out, press the feet down, hug the feet together. You'll feel the inner thighs working, the ankles, the feet working, and the hamstrings. Shift out over the right leg, and then release your right hand down. I'm not going to drop all the way down. I'm just going to take my hand either to my thigh or to my shin. Not putting a lot of weight here, keeping the focus on what's going on in the legs. Hug the heels in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now push the feet down. Let that bring you up to stand. Rotate the right toes in. Turn the left toes out. We'll do that the other way. So find that magnetic pull first. Push, hug it in, then reach out, then reach over. 0 to very little weight on the left hand. Hug the heels in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push down through the feet, come up to stand. Rotate the left toes forward. Keep the arms out, open through your chest, hinge forward from the hips. Drop all the way into your wide forward fold. Relax the head and the neck. On your next inhale, lift up halfway. Start to walk your hands over to the right leg and then turn your right foot. Rotate the left foot so you're in a lunge. We're transitioning down to our belly. Step the right leg back, drop the knees, and then lower yourself all the way down. Legs are extended long behind you. Extend your arms out in front. Draw the belly in. On an inhale, lift the left arm and the right leg. Exhale, release. And switch. Inhale, left arm, right leg. And release. Right arm, left leg. Release. Left arm, right leg. Release. One more on each side. Now, lift both legs. Activate through the feet, pointing or flexing. Maybe you add the upper body. Maybe you start to swim, pulsing for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make a pillow with your hands, rest one cheek, kick your heels in, let the legs sway from side to side. Turn your head the other way. Come back to center, lower your feet down, slide your hands underneath your chest, press up to a tabletop position, step your right foot forward, finding a low lunge once again. Now I want you to shift your hips back, coming into a half split. Extend the right leg forward, reach your chest long. You can always place blocks here. Think about digging your heel down into the mat and then energetically hugging it back. It helps to keep a slight bend in the knee to ensure that you're feeling this activation. Tugging that right hip back. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Gently release into your lunge and then step back. Step the left foot forward. As you lift up, shift your hips back, half split. Micro bend into the left knee. Press the heel down. Energetically tug it back. Keep your toes pulling back. And breathe. Reach the chest forward. Hold and here for 3, 2, and 1. Walk yourself forward, release. Let's step the left knee back beside the right. Drop your hips to one side, swing the legs in front. Feet are about hip width apart. Put a deep bend into your knees. Take your peace fingers, so your second and third fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Start to walk your sits bones back. So you're keeping the lower back long and keeping a bend into the knees. Now take your elbows wide, fold over the legs. If you have more space in the hamstrings, maybe you walk the heels out. And then we'll all roll up, extend the legs out in front of you if they're not already, shake the legs out, and then we'll come to a comfortable seat. Finishing with one big breath in together. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale all the way out. And that is it. Great job. We'll see you next time.